Hey my beautiful people, hope we're all well. It has been a little while since I've made a YouTube video. I have actually been uploading on TikTok. I mean, I gave in. It wasn't something I wanted to do. I'd never used to have TikTok. Then I downloaded it and I realised how good a tool it is. So I have started uploading there if you would like to go on over there. It's different than it's the same vibe, different content over there. So if you are wanting to go over there, you're more than welcome to. I will still make videos on here. They're just going to be longer and a bit different. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little card reading, a little vibe with you guys. This is the card I pulled after I did my meditation. This actually popped into my head when I was doing my meditation. So we'll get into the energy just now. But as I was meditating, and I'm going to cleanse the energy with my rosemary. As I was meditating, I kept seeing like someone who was taking cuts off of a plant. They were pruning and they were taking something off a plant and moving it somewhere else. And I kept hearing sharp knife's edge needs cut off. Something is needing cut off. A plant, when a plant gets a piece cut off and replanted, a do-over. And the card that popped up into my head and then came out was releasing allegiances. Now I wish I got that on camera because it did fly out. And this is about cutting yourself off from things that are not helpful to you. Releasing your shackles from it can be something out with you, a relationship, a version of yourself. It can be many, many things. It could be many things. There is a call. And I kept feeling, and I forgot, this is what I was going to say before, be fearless, stand strong. It's not necessarily going to be an easy situation. It's not necessarily going to be fun, but it's for your benefit. And I kept being taken back to this kind of analogy, which I think I may have shared here before, but it is the tree analogy, and it is about relationships in your life. And you have different types of relationships in your life. So you have the roots. The roots are always on a tree. They're never going to go away. It's your solid foundation. Your people that are always going to be there for you. They're going to be hold you. Then you have your branches. Or you have the trunk. The trunk, which is part of the roots, right? It's that solid foundation. They come in after that root. Then you've got your branches. Your branches, some you have really thick branches that are there your whole life that can hold a bit of weight. Or you have smaller branches that are there for a couple of years and they might break off. Then off that, you have even smaller branches that fall off within a couple of months or so. But they serve their purpose. And then you have the leaves that come and go each season. So when people are no longer in your life, relationship, friendships, jobs, versions of the self, whatever it is, this natural change of life, it's just part of life. And it's something that when you start to look at the relationships that way in your life, we do hold a lot of expectations on people, especially when we're friends with them or have relationships with them, and we often find times where we're expecting, someone who may be a branch to be one of our roots, to hold on to us and hold on and be strong. But it's not fair of us to expect them to do that if it's not within their capabilities. So that way, if they fall away, they fall away, and it makes it easier for us to look at them with a bit of grace. So yeah. So anyway, I hope we're all well. I hope we're all having a good day. We're currently in the energy of the full moon in Capricorn. It's a strawberry full moon. where we're being called to release. I'll release and rest with the full moon, but I've been very called personally to structure, responsibility within myself, like with my health and stuff like that, and like really taking my, you know, taking a bit of pride in that and focusing on that part of my life. So there may be something that you're really being called to look at within you. That's, how are you showing up for you? Are you really showing up for you? There we go, this flew out, okay. This came out twice. Love and let yourself be loved. Heart guardian. This is heart healing. Healing within yourself. When we go into relationships, friendships, situations where we are feeling a lack of self-love, the people we are with or end up in relationships with can often reflect that lack of self-worth. Because when you're in a relationship, you become mirrors. It can become a bit of a mirror dynamic and a bit of a power struggle. So if you're not actually in a relationship where you feel loved and cared for, where is it within your life that you're not loving and caring for yourself? And I'm not saying I'm not blaming anyone for being in any abusive relationships, because that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about people who are right or wrong for each other in the sense of healthy relationship dynamics. I'm hearing you're free when you love yourself, and love doesn't always come. There may be an unhealthy attachment to having relationships and putting your energy into people rather than yourself, to the point of you're actually scared of being alone. There we go, it came out again. Be fearless and stand strong. You're all right if you need, you're going to be fine if you need to be on your own, if you need to be out of a situation. You have the power within you, and if you don't feel that you do just now, you will. Breakups are really uncomfortable. I'm assuming this is a breakup. I have no idea. Or like a, it doesn't, breakups don't necessarily have to just be loving relationships, but I'm feeling like there's some sort of something getting cut here. There's something getting cut off. I seen today, it was this woman doing a prayer. It was like this, asking her angels, her spirit guides, her God, goddess, to lone wolf I'm hearing with this, going out on your own. It was a video of a woman going, God, universe, Goddess, whoever you want to call to, please remove what is, who is not meant for me, who is not for my highest good, who is not meant for my highest timeline, who's not meant to be on my path. So that prayer might be something that you may be called to do. There's, I don't need these, I just need the wolf. Going out on your own, being comfortable on your own. God is pruning you. There, pruning. Page of Pentacles. There's conflict. Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. Where in your life do you feel like you have been held back, right? You've stayed in something that the reason I'm saying this, you've stayed in something, you've realised, like, actually, I've wasted my time in this life doing this thing that doesn't serve me, or spending my time building this path with someone that doesn't serve me, that I've let this motorbike run off. I've let my version of myself run off in the distance, like my truest and highest and best version of myself in time that is running ahead of me, and I need to just catch up. I need to jump off this and catch up with this next bit, and that means leaving something behind. Don't know why that's come through. Page of Cups, something that you felt like maybe emotionally, it's like if pigs could fly, like maybe you didn't really deserve it. It's not something you thought you deserved, but you now see it. You see that actually, no, I do deserve it. Actually, that thing is possible for me to go and get. Page of Pentacles, bringing it into your reality, into fruition. It's something emotionally fulfilling that you've got this idea and bringing it into fruition, bringing it into this. Knight of Swords is action, right? Focus, action, mind. Swords is mind. Taking your mind and focusing on something more emotionally fulfilling, and it is going to bring you some solid foundation roots. Remember when I said that you're being pruned and being replanted? She's been replanted here. This is conflict, but I'm also looking, these are rock climbers, and they're like climbing all off in their different directions. You're now going for this fire. Do you keep going, keep fighting, or take another route? I'm thinking of like when you're climbing, right, and you're on one path and it's really difficult, but then you decide to go a different path that actually gets you to where you need to go. Because the one you're on right now, or that situation right now, has given you sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, made you feel heavy. But you don't want to feel heavy. You're feeling like you feel like you might be feeling like you've missed out. There's celebration. There's Four of Wands, like a stable foundation. It's like you feel like you've missed out on this foundation, this safe haven, this thing that you need. You want to be free. There's the World. You want the cycle to end. The World. Cycle needs to end. Because you're worthy of love. You're so worthy of love. Abundance and the life that you want to lead. You're not shackled to others' expectations. You're not shackled to the life choices that you've made. You can change your mind at any point. You don't have to stay on that if that's the journey. You can change your mind. It's about the journey, like you're allowed to take another path. I was about to say, I'm gonna cry. Oh, many paths. Many paths, and there's the path of the heart in the middle. You may have been taken to all these different paths, but it's not been one that's truly fit your heart. But there's one that does truly fit your heart, and you're worthy of taking it. You might have felt like you're in this little labyrinth. There's no labyrinth in the background. You've gone all these different directions, and it's one after another of block and block and block, and it's like you need to just... I'm seeing someone getting pulled out this labyrinth and popped somewhere else, and it's this new path, brand new path. That could admit that is actually making me want to cry. I love when Spirit does this. They've confirmed what I'm talking about. You're allowed to change your mind. You are worthy of this safe, solid foundation, this loving foundation. You are worthy. So worthy. I love that. It flew out. Now, the giveaway and the serpent. Okay, so I was going to ask, why is this happening? It's like something needs to be sacrificed in order for this next phase, basically. The skin shedding, the serpent represents shedding of old skin, and the giveaway is giving something up, when it talks about that in the book. You're so worthy. You are so worthy. There we go. Power of attraction. The people that are meant for you. The people who align with you. The people that where you truly see each other. They see you, you see them. And perfect, like, it's not always just I need to read this out. I'm going to read the book to you. I feel called. But look at that. Beautiful card. I don't even think I need to say anything, but when you follow the path of your heart by tapping into how your body feels, how your heart feels, and you walk that path, life does its divine orchestration and puts the people that are meant to be on your path there. The people who, and I was looking back at my old notebooks the past couple of days, and like looking, like they're over the past 7 years or so, 8 years, and I look back at my old relationships and my old life, and I look at where I am now, and it's just like, if you were to tell me how I would feel and the experiences I'd go through and how it would heal me now and bring me a love and a life that I didn't think was possible. Like, it is entirely possible. Like, I look back at, and I've been in some really, really horrible situations, really domestically abusive, some really dark places, but it's pruned me and made me who I am. I'm gonna actually, I feel called to read this out. I read this from an old notebook of mine as well. Give me a second. Very relevant. Now, it's funny that this is coming up, so someone's obviously going through something that this is relevant to, but I was reading old notebook stuff, and it was like stuff that where I was like questioning my self-worth, all these things because of relationship breakdowns, and I wrote something about being pruned. Where is it? The pruning of you by the hand of God. The pruning of you by the hand of God. That's what's happening. And then I wrote that. Life has been turned inside out so that I can become my true self. I feel I may have projected a bit. I had expectations that were never met, but they were not agreed to be met because they're not meant to be met. We always have expectations in life, and we find it hard, especially when going through connection, friendships, love and relationships, whatever it is, family relationships. We have expectations of people. People don't always meet that. And the best way to get through that is to have the solid foundation within yourself, so that you feel that love within, and you don't have to try and get it out with you. Anyway, I'm going to read this to you. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what's coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There's something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there's a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated, okay? A fertility is being stimulated. You're being replanted. This part of this plant, you've been taking it, put it somewhere else, put it somewhere to create more fertility. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it's all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what's needed. You have to trust me, asking for divine help always helps. It always does. Like, sometimes it's brutal. They take shit out your life. They take you out of situations, but then you realise in hindsight, 2020, oh my God, it's beautiful and magical. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flows so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you're only capable of small dreams. If you've drawn the oracle of big bold vision as well, then this part of the message is highlighted for you. We didn't, but it's still important. This oracle is guiding you to remember there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful and stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, started a new creative project, or just taken on a new job or relationship, there we go. Well, that's Page of Pentacles there and Page of Cups. And Four of Wands is the foundation that we're talking about. There we go. Or relationship, and feel that although you're getting some results, you're impatient for more. Doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as reinforcement. You are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You're creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, going to that next bit. You are strong. You have to remain strong in that. Like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond, there will be some getting used to it, time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you have already done and bring valuable expansion to realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further in your journey. What you're in the process of creating will benefit from this stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there's a positive and constructive energy that's unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests, even if naysayers challenge you? Of course you do, Sacred Rebel. This oracle brings you guidance. You're going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. Trust the unknown. That's just come out. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Trust that you are being reoriented. Like if you do that prayer that I said, because sometimes we don't know what it is we need to cut off or cut out of our life, or what we need to do to change our direction. And sometimes we think we know what we want, but actually it doesn't come from the place of our highest good. But if we ask our spirit team, our angels, the divine, to do that for us, what is of our highest good. Because they see things that we can't see. They know things we don't know. So that's about the surrender and trusting. You don't need to control all of it. You don't need to have the solution. The Empress. Fertility. Abundance. Growth. Open to receive. That's the feminine energy. She's being receptive here. You're meant for more. There, there we go, there he is. I just bloody split the deck. It was sitting down like this. And I just picked it at random bit. Be brave. You have to be brave. Be brave. In the darkness, the Jaguar is very comfortable in the darkness. And the Jaguar came up for me when I needed to release allegiances. I remember the Jaguar came to me when I was doing a meditation surrounding like self-worth and stuff like that. It was during my Reiki course. And my Jaguar within, my wild self within, that nature within me, I seen this man holding this lead and it was chained round the Jaguar's neck and she was not free. And we did some work, and then in another meditation we seen the Jaguar become released, and that's what this is. This is what this reminds me of. I'm hearing coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. It's like getting out of that, getting out your own way, being brave in the darkness, being brave in there's the moon again. Being able to navigate. Because, well, no, now. Are these not so similar to you? These two are the similar energy. Fearless and strong warriors. You've gained all this life experience for a reason. You've gone through this thing. There's nothing that you can't go through that's gonna break you down. It's gonna light you up. You've got all the, look at this. He's like running with this crossbow on his back, like well versed in navigation or going after what he wants, but or having to defend himself. It's feeling, and I'm thinking of Daryl from The Walking Dead. That might be relevant to someone. He's coming into my head when I see that because he's got the motorbike and the crossbow. That's what it's making me think of, The Walking Dead. It's hilarious. It's independence. That's the independence card. And there's white dove. I think it's a white dove there. Or it's a falcon. I think, no, it's the falcon because it's a falcon in the Nine of Pentacles and the Rider-Waite Smith. You're able to do it on your own. You have the power within you on your own. And I'm not saying, this isn't necessarily like end your relationships or leave whatever job or whatever it is. Whatever this could be relevant to, whatever your feeling is, it's calling to in your intuition. But know that you are powerful and strong as you are within. You have all the skills and the love and the worthiness within you. You have all that. You are incredible. What is within you is going to get you where you need to go. I keep hearing that I'm a survivor by Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop you. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I think we know what this is about. I keep hearing them sing it now that you're out of my life. Basically, I'm much stronger. That song. Independence. 8 of Swords. She's shackled. But you might feel trapped in something, but it's just your perception. She's looking in the mirror. She's not actually trapped here. It's her mindset is making her feel trapped. You can be free. Your circumstances, a job, a person, a thing should not control you. You let a life, an expectation from others, your family. People can't control how you live your life. They can't. And that might be our ideal of them, or our own kind of like shackles making us feel trapped and like we can't do what we want to do in our life. But this could be like something genuinely controlling you or trapping you, or like your own mindset controlling and trapping. Some things like, yeah. The vulture. Now the vulture, he is here to clear up something. Something's getting cleared out. You can see from a higher perspective. They feast on like roadkill carcasses. They eat, they clear out things that need clear out. They're vital in the circle of life. But it's not easy fun work. It's not. That's why he's all dark here. It's a heaviness, but it's necessary. A necessary clearing, necessary heaviness. Wisdom. There's another owl. That's you. Wise, beyond your years wise. You see what's happening. You have a light within. Don't let that be dimmed, but be free, fly free. There's the hawk. There's all birds there. Those last 3 cards were birds. They can fly free. You can fly free. You can do whatever you want to do in your life. It's no one else's life but yours. Okay? Do we want one last little light-hearted message? Take charge with authority, Lord. Take charge of your life. No one can decide your life for you. You take charge. Take charge. Be fearless. Stand strong. Go forth and do what you want to do and live your life. If people don't agree with that and don't like that, and you have to be on your own for a bit, you have to go on your own individual path for a bit, then it's all worth it. Because what did we say about the power of attraction? The bigger things are waiting for you. The better people, the better situations, the circumstances, all these incredible things are waiting for you. That path, the many paths. Follow that heart. Follow your heartbeat, your heart. A great way to do that is to do some meditations where you're feeling into your heart space, tapping into your heart space. Or you're going to walk and there's many paths to go down, and you feel you look one way, or you look the other way, and you feel within your heart, and you sit there and go, how does my heart feel? How does my body feel in this situation? I do it with everything. When sitting, take a minute to meditate and think about people or situations and things in your life. Like, how does that thing make you feel? Even if, like, for example, you're clearing something out, or you don't know what to buy at the shop, or I'm looking at my suitcase right now because I'm packing to go away soon. But like, does this align with me? Does this piece of clothing align with me? And you feel into your body, yes or no? Or your heart, how it feels. How does your heart feel? Does it feel good? Does your body feel good, or does it not feel good? Does it not feel good? Because that's, your body will always know. Our mind can tell us things. I mean, even our heart can. Our heart can be, in certain situations, can tell us things. Our body picks everything up. So yeah, listen to that. And to please me when a little light-hearted card here. That's the last one. Yeah, trust your instincts. I was just saying. There's your little jaguar. There's your jaguar. She's here. I love the jaguar spirit animal. Or animal guide. It's one that's always been around me, that I feel very called to. I'm gonna read the jaguar card from the Shaman's Oracle. I feel really, really called to do that for you. I keep hearing Survivor by Destiny's Child. Wow. Forgot, like, with this giveaway, it's about sacrifice something, giving something away. It says the giveaway is a gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours: a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch, and a kind word. That's not giving to others what you no longer want, like the sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and genuine feelings, to yourself, or to what you need next. Like, where is it you are you being authentic in love, or your feelings, or your life, or are you doing it out of fear? Where are you giving from? Is it difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself you give? If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old wound? Start giving to yourself first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, the time and the acceptance that you're longing for. Once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to another. I didn't even mean to like look for that, but here we go, the jaguar. Ready? The jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear she brings courage and certainty. You're always protected when the jaguar is around, by the way. She's a really beautiful, powerful archetype and guide and energy. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, day and night. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She's delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you've been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. What in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you for far too long? Which is ready to be let go of once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and situations. There's the other will, the owl again. Be wise in that. If you know when something's not right for you, and I just looked down, sometimes it's better to be off. When you know you've aligned with your heart and what is true and authentic to you, if that leaves you on a path on your own for a bit, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I know it's kind of heavy, but do you know what? It feels hopeful. It's not a heavy, like, hopeless energy. It's a hopeful energy. It's an encouragement. Your life can get better from here. Your life can only go up from here. You're worth so much love and excitement and a wonderful path. Like, you're so worthy of it. You're not a bystander in your life, you're the main character, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, stop doing your life for other people. Be the main character. That's why I'm thinking of that Daryl guy. He's like one of the main characters in The Walking Dead. Like, be the main character of your fucking story. Stop getting other people to write it for you. Or like your idea of what they might think, write it for you. Your own mind. Get over those. You need to deal with those mindset things. Those things in your body, your heart, your mind, your soul that stop you from running towards what you want. Like, where are you getting in your own way? How are you trapping yourself? By your own actions, your own mindset. Whatever it is. Like, I'm learning right now. I've been trapping myself in my body by not eating as healthy as I should and not going and doing exercise and moving my body and being in that realm, because I absolutely love doing my spiritual work and my mind goes off on all these adventures, but I forget to take care of this, and that's my number one. This is my beautiful vessel. My vessel is my altar as well. We forget that. We forget not everything's out with ourselves. We need to treat ourselves with love and nourishment and affection and care and power and incredibleness, if that makes sense. And I don't know if I'm just talking to women right now, and I could be speaking to men, but it's hard as a woman to we do go through these things quite often where we feel we have to be a certain version of ourselves to show up in life a certain way, and also to be just as much this and not too much that. Be your wild self. Be your wild, true, authentic self. Because you're amazing. Anyway, sending lots of love. I hope we're all well. I hope you have a beautiful afternoon, morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. And remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you feel, and smarter than you think. And you've got this. I'm saying this as someone that was at the pits, has been in the pits of hell and came out the other side so strong, powerful, brave, and full of love. Thank you for watching.